So 3-0, Southern California leading Arizona here on the road tonight. Season number 3 off to a good start for Sam Alvey's team so far. And our next matchup, it'll be Shawn Garrett out of Blythe, California against Marcus McGee out of Phoenix, Arizona. And that will be at a 140-pound catchweight. Marcus the Maniac McGee, a local favorite from the MMA lab here in Phoenix, Arizona. John Crouch, Benson Henderson. He's got Drakkar Close. He's got Cast Iron Courtney Casey, 2 UFC fighters in his corner. Shawn Garrett out of Blythe, a wrestler for the California Krakens, Frankie, as we started up in round number 1.
Ooh, nice movement there by McGee to start the round off. You know, start the stance in orthodox, switch to southpaw, nice outside leg kick. Nice movement on his feet. Garrett the wrestler. Let's see if he can get that takedown. Nice knee.
McGee hasn't fought in a couple of years. He fought a couple of fights, had some success. Then he went to the MMA lab, hasn't fought in quite a bit. This is his first fight in a long time. He's 28 years of age, a striker, Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist. You can't be at the MMA lab and not be pretty good at jiu-jitsu. Alex Caceres, Sean O'Malley, Benson Henderson, fighters like that coming out of there. Mackenzie Dern was there for a time. She's not there anymore. Shawn Garrett, California top team with head coach Adrian Melendez. So Courtney Casey, Drakkar Close, and David Machado in the corner of Marcus McGee, and Melendez in the corner of Shawn Garrett, who's been training for a year. McGee's been fighting for a long time, Frankie. He's got the experience edge. 3 years at the lab, 5 overall. Said he had a great camp at the MMA lab with guys like Drakkar Close and Benson Henderson and Sugar Sean O'Malley, who was training for a fight.
I'm impressed by McGee striking early on.
Great sprawl by McGee, too, to avoid the takedown attempt by Garrett there. Who's a wrestler, he's going to be looking for those takedowns. He's trying to punch into him. Good inside leg kick there as well by Shawn Garrett of Southern California in the blue. McGee for Arizona in that burnt orange, and he lands a good shot to the side of the head right there, does McGee.
Nice try. Nice knees in the clinch. You know, I like him moving around. He keeps going to the body often. You know, that straight 2 to the body and that left kick to the body. Nice outside leg kick there by McGee.
McGee's a headhunter. He told us, I come out swinging. Expect me to finish this fight here tonight. Meanwhile, for Garrett, he's going to want to take it to the ground. Very, very tough once he gets the fight down there. He only had a 2-week camp, a late replacement for Team Southern California. McGee, though, very aggressive and very impressive, but Garrett able to weather the storm and get through that initial onslaught here in round number 1.
Yeah, what the problem is with Garrett, whenever he takes a shot, he eats a knee on the way out. Got out of that one there. It'd be nice for him to set it up. He keeps throwing that overhand over and over, you know, but he leaves his head exposed. Chin straight up. Nice 2 to the body.
Nice job by McGee fending off the takedown attempts of Shawn Garrett, who does drop his hands and leave himself vulnerable to some big shots, and that's a pretty good kick right there. You can see the redness on the midsection of Garrett from the kicks of McGee. That one almost landed with a big head kick.
You know, and you saw that kick coming. That's what going to the body does. You go to the body over and over and over, it's going to open up that head shot.
That's the end of round number 1. A very busy and effective round number 1 for the Arizona Apollo here at this 140-pound catchweight.
Well, McGee said he was going to come out. He doesn't like to wait. You know, so he comes out, he pushes the pace, he gets in your face, you know, he attacks the body. I like a guy who goes high-low. You know, you're attacking, you're going that 2 to the body, you're level changing, you're moving. You know, keeps your guy guessing. You know, it's hard for him to set something up when he's always guessing. You know, so it's hard for Garrett to set up his takedown because he's just kind of guessing to what McGee's going to do.
For Shawn Garrett, what does he need to do to get back in this fight here in round number 2?
I think he needs to find that takedown, but more importantly, he needs to find a way to set it up. You know, he keeps throwing that overhand over and over. I think he needs kind of more what he's doing right now, more level changes. He's got to keep his hands up. He walked right into a right hand.
He's got a good height and reach advantage as well on McGee, and McGee's so strong. Saw that strength in the torso there, fending off that takedown. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah,
low center of gravity as well. Excuse me, Frankie.
Oh, no, then Garrett eats another knee to the body. You know, off McGee defending that takedown.
A takedown defense and striking clinic put on so far by Marcus McGee, the Maniac, and he's fighting like one in there. He looked a little tired at the end of round 1, but so far no effect on his performance in round number 2. Ooh. That motor's still going strong.
Now he's starting to go to the head. Body, you can see that red mark right there on Garrett's body just from the punches and that left kick to the body.
If you can see his left leg and the back of that hamstring and the back of that calf muscle, they're starting to look like some raw meat right now from all those kicks landed by McGee, just like the midsection. He has put on an absolute show, which is what he said he wanted to do here tonight, and obviously the pale skin of Garrett, and you can see all those marks on him, so it's a little exaggerated as well.
You know, a lot of it might just be excitement. Like you said, McGee hasn't fought since 2015. You know, he's excited. He wants to get out here. He wants to showcase the skills. He's been training at the lab. I'm sure he wants to, you know, represent those guys. A lot of times you just come out swinging, you're fighting on emotion.
You know, Benson Henderson being the champion that he is always going to be a champ, you know, and great at jiu-jitsu, but Ben's been in a lot of wars, and at the lab when they spar, these guys are prepared for war. And that's exactly what McGee's bringing to Garrett right now. Those knees hurt. Oh, a big left by McGee. Garrett in big trouble here, and that's a knee to the forehead. Referee Brad Frank separating the two fighters.
I'm not sure you can knee to the head when you're an amateur, Jim. You know, but he's been eating a lot of those knees to the body, kind of been opening a lot up.
Can't hit a knee to the head when the head's down. So that's what that warning was from referee Brad Frank. Again, amateurs have different rules in different states. Every state has different rules in its own commission. McGee absolutely on fire in this fight. Garrett really tough, keeps coming forward. Eats another big shot. Gets down looking for a takedown. Easily stuffed by McGee. And now he's in top position on Garrett. McGee not wanting to go to the ground with him.
Nice.
Until he lands that bomb. He's going to try to stay up and come down with a punch rather than get down there and grapple with him.
He wants him standing. Now he's starting to feel it a little bit. Feeling that range, feeling that body punch. Stuff's starting to open up, going for those head kicks. Now those 1s and 2s.
Big left hook crushes the side of the face of Garrett. Such a tough fighter. Garrett now clinging to that takedown attempt, but an easy position and defense for McGee. You see the striations in those leg muscles of McGee, so strong, and with that low center of gravity, with 10 seconds remaining in the round, another devastating round for Marcus McGee, finishing in top position. Great takedown defense and absolutely dominating on the feet so far here tonight.
We'll be back after the break.
One thing that I can say in observing this fight, Frankie, is Garrett doesn't look like McGee's really hurt him at all in this fight. He's taken a lot of punishment, and for a guy who's taken the shots that he's taken, both with the hands and the feet, and of course you throw the knees in there too, he's doing really well. He's looking pretty good heading into round number 3, at least physically. He seems like he's got enough in the gas tank, and he doesn't seem to be hurt at all, which is a real credit to him, and what a tough kid with a chin like that.
Tough kid. Unfortunately, he's just a little outclassed right now. But hopefully he can rally together and put something together and get a finish.
Coming right in on McGee, who easily avoids the takedown. So quick is Marcus McGee.
He's really forcing that takedown without even a setup right now. Let's see, McGee's gonna make him eat another knee. He's scared to throw a knee. He don't want to hit him in the face.
He's eating big shots every time on the way out. Another sprawl for McGee.
A sprawl, nice head control. Let's see if he finishes here with the knee. Oh, he's got that locked up.
He's in trouble, and Garrett taps. What a performance by Marcus the Maniac McGee. He's going to get 4 points for Arizona, and they'll take the lead with the choke, the submission of Shawn Garrett here in our second fight of the night.
You know, it was a nice finish choke by McGee. You know, to be honest, I think Garrett was kind of looking for a way out right there. You know, I felt like there was probably a way out of that position. You know, maybe just, you know, you sacrifice everything. When you're in a choke, you roll to your back if you have to. You know, you'll do anything to get out of that choke. And, you know, good win for McGee. You know, excited for him. You know, excited, you know, for whatever reason, took a little bit of a break from MMA. Now he's back and winning.
We'll be back with the official decision after the break.